The Arturia Minilab 3 is more than just a small set of keys. It can also be a creative partner in your home studio. So here's 8 reasons why you might want to get one for yourself. And the first reason is the cool chord mode. So you just hold down Shift and then hold down Hold. Then you can play a chord, maybe like this. Now we're in chord mode. Now watch when I play a single key. It plays that chord up and down the keyboard. Now, that's one way to do it. We can also do it this way. So we're going to turn off chord mode just by pressing and holding Shift, and then hold again. Chord mode is off. So now, let's hold down Shift and hold, and we can just play one note at a time to create our chord. So let's play this. All right, we have our chord set. And you can do that with whatever type of chord you want on there. It's extremely easy to do. And if you turn it off, all right, it's off. And then we turn it back on, it remembers the last chord you set. Now, the next reason that you might want to get an Arturia Minilab 3 is the DAW control mode. There's some basic controls that we can do in our DAW. And if you just hold down Shift, and then you press pad 3, it puts it into DAW mode. Now, if we want to start playback, we just hold down Shift and you can see there's a play button here. And we can stop it. We can also set loop mode on and off, and you can start recording with this. And you can pretty much use that DAW control feature with any DAW that supports Mackie MCU protocol. But if you have Bitwig, Ableton Live, Logic Pro, FL Studio, or Reason, there is more integrated controls. It's pre-mapped and you can do some more advanced things like scroll through the timeline, plus use some of the other controls on here. Reason number 3 is that this has a built-in arpeggiator feature. So let's just enable that by holding down Shift, pressing pad 1. It says ARP right on it. We've put it into ARP mode. Now watch what happens when we hold down a key. Now it's still in chord mode. We'll take it out of chord mode. And that's just a basic ARP right there. There's various settings that we can adjust with the arpeggiator. Each of the 8 knobs here are assigned to a different feature for the ARP. So if we adjust the first one here, it can turn the ARP on and off. And then we have the ARP mode. It could be random, up, down, whatever way you want it. And then the ARP division. And you have various things that you can use these for, so you're not fumbling around with menus and different things that you have to adjust. Reason number 4 is this high contrast OLED screen. Not only does it look great and it helps you navigate, but it's also great in low light settings. So if you're using this in a darker environment, maybe on stage even, you're going to be able to see that screen easily. Reason number 5 is the build quality. This thing is built nice and solid. It feels like if you were to take this on the road with you, it's going to last you a very long time. Even if you go on the road with it quite a bit, it does feel nice and solid. All of the knobs feel nice and tight. Same with the faders here and the pads. Keys feel nice too. Reason 6 for getting a Minilab 3 is the excellent Midi control center software that comes with it, and this allows you to edit pretty much any of the physical controls on here. You can change the colors of the pads in here, and it's all really easy to do. And you can also easily update the firmware from within here. So if Arturia adds more features to this, you can update it easily through that Midi control center. Reason 7 for getting one is another companion piece of software, and that's this Analog Lab 5. This can be used as an instrument plugin within your DAW, or it can be used standalone, and it has over 500 presets in there, taken from 28 of the greatest analog synths of all time, and it's really easy to use. So we can go in here, maybe we want basses, so we'll go into bass. Say I want a jazz bass, I just double click on that. Really easy to do. Another great thing is that all of these controls are pre-mapped in here, and you can see the different controls on the screen. If I want to add some reverb, I'll just control that reverb one. You can see I'm adding that. Movement, time, whatever, and we can use these to adjust some of the EQ settings in here. Very easy to do. And with the integration of these controls, it really feels like you have a synthesizer here and not just a MIDI controller. And reason 8 for getting the Arturia Minilab 3 is the bundled software that comes with it. You get an excellent introduction to Ableton Live, which is Ableton Live Lite. It does have some track limitations in there, but you still get like over 800 different instruments and effects in there. Then you also get the UVI grand piano instrument, which sounds great. And another type of piano is the Gentleman from Native Instruments that you get with this, and it's based on a vintage upright piano from 1908. If you're new to all of this and you want to learn some more about the pads and keys and how to use them, you get over 40 lessons from Melodics bundled with this. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, you get that Analog Lab intro with it. And if you want to find out more about what Analog Lab intro is all about, click the video on the screen. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.